Okay. I mean, that was a good plan. But him taking 0 damage is not ideal. Like, I'm not sure how this is supposed to go. But it doesn't. Oh, you're frozen. You are no longer frozen. Okay. Ah. Doing 0 damage. There's another 0 damage attack. I'm not sure charging in and attacking is the right call. How do I get rid of his shield? Because it blocks against magical attacks and melee attacks. Yeah. So it's not that I can just... Yeah, just rushing in and attacking is not going to be resolved by that. Alright, you need a potion, but I can't take the time to make one. And killing all of these clones is not actually even hurting him. We're just wasting all of our bombs and healing potions and accomplishing nothing. So, what's the plan then? Let's see. Shield's HP. Well, the shield is cast on cooldown, so there is a need for constant damage on him. Take it out and then keep hitting him. Only the real one has a shield, and if you take it out, then... Okay, so only the real one has a shield. If you take it out, then by doing enough damage, then I can damage him for real. I just need to... Attacking all the clones doesn't help. I need to somehow find him and get him to stay put. Pretty sure you're a fake. You are. You are the real one. You have a shield. Ah, don't knock me back, you dumb dummy. Are you sure it has limited hit points? Because my hammer does absurd damage. I don't know about this. Clones are a waste of time, but you can't figure out which ones are the clones. There's no indication of which ones are the clones without attacking them. Yeah. Let's go back to here. Like we did before. Make a whole bunch of healing potions. For all of our guys. I wish I could do this in bulk. Just like, okay, make 5 of them for this character and make 7 of them for that character. Probably good for that. Now, Frost actually seemed to be the best because freezing them was awesome. So I'm down with making a whole bunch of frost bombs. I do know how to make rage potions. I don't remember because I haven't used them. It increases your strength, but lowers your accuracy. And my accuracy is already garbage, so I haven't thought it was a great call. Okay, you weren't a real one. How can I just kill the real one so I'm not wasting my time on clones? I swear I read that rage potions lower accuracy. And you're starving. And you have no inventory space. Let's pull back a touch. You. Awkward. Okay. None of them were the real one. You're the real one. Let's drink that, so we're enraged. Drink your potions. I don't think it's possible to get through that shield. It does not seem to have hit points. Clones are waste of time. Do you know how to make rage potions? Broken part of rage potions is that they infinitely stack. Well, that's crazy. So you're telling me I could just drink a dozen rage potions? Get over here, you. Drink your potion, please. Drink your potion. Drink your potion. We did lots of damage there. you. It's you. You're dead. Ah. There it is. We did it. We got the master key. Requires concentration +2, energy +50, disintegrate. This staff, which has been passed down between generations of island masters, is one of the most powerful artifacts known to mankind. The air itself radiates brightly around the staff as raw magical power flows out from the crystal. You get that. Can you cast the disintegration? Yes. Whatever that means. And then Testament. Island Master's Testament. Eons ago, when the world was still new, but intelligence had born, the ancestor spirits determined... The ancestors' spirits determined their work in the world was done. Before leaving this world, they gave the words of creation to the people, and among them to the first guardian of Nexus. For the entire history of the world, the words have been kept in several secret places, always guarded by an uninterrupted chain of guardians. When the previous guardian got weak and tired, a new one stepped up. But how to choose a strong and wise successor for this monumental task? 5,000 years ago, my predecessor found the Isle of Nex, and determined it to be the safest place on Earth to keep the words of creation. A series of trials were invented to test the physical and mental abilities of randomly chosen individuals. Since then, countless men and women have been tested by the trials of the island, and now my time has come to step aside. I congratulate you on passing the final test. You are now ready to enter Nexus. Jondar of Milan, Yera, Island Master from 1325 to 1487. Okay, first of all, save. We made it through. Didn't even gain a level from that. Now we can leave? Is that what this key that we just got goes to? Wherever I put it? Oh, this key unlocks all the things. Heavy golden key with a handle shaped like the symbol of Nex. That's... Since it didn't go away when I used it, I'm betting it's like a skeleton key where it lasts forever and I can use it on everything. I kind of want to find the other keyholes that were in here. But I don't remember where they were. And you're starving, as always. What do I not care about? I actually like all of those. Force field, I don't care about that. We know that one. I never use it. Aha, key. Yeah. Cool. So it's a key that unlocks everything. But more specifically, inside of Castle Nex, there was that portal that had the shape of a key on it. And I'm guessing that's significant. I'm betting... Do we think that this also works for gold keys? It is a golden key. So it wouldn't surprise me if it does. But let's go here. I think this is where we're actually supposed to go as our next big step. Okay, we've got a bunch of treasure. And a bunch of knowledge. Was that showing Mount Grimrock from the first game? Congratulations on getting the good ending. Now you're trapped on forever on this island. Well, cool. So they're showing that there's some sort of connection between the island keepers of this game with the creation of Mount Grimrock. Because the games, obviously the gameplay is very much the same between games, but story-wise, there's not really a connection. So that tiny little nudge at the end to be like, oh yeah, they're connected, don't worry. There was the cube boss in the background. I didn't see that. The cube boss from Grimrock 1 was also a pretty tough fight. The book in this cinematic contains the ultimate secret of the game. I assume you mean more than the words of creation. What is the ultimate secret of the game? Because I could pause and go frame by frame to see if there's anything of interest that I spotted in the book, but people have probably already done that analysis, so I'd be curious what of note was found in that whole cutscene. I mean, probably it wouldn't surprise me if there was some hint about a Grimrock 3, although I haven't heard that there's a Grimrock 3 in development. And I think these games were pretty old. I mean, depending on what you consider old, but they came out in like 2012, I think Grimrock 1, and Grimrock 2 was only a few years later. Let's see. Yeah, 2014. So the game's a decade old. So I don't think they're actively working on a sequel. Only a true nerd could find this secret. Not sure if this is for you. Well, definitely tell me what the secret was. No Legend of Grimrock 3 planned, but mods are the true Legend of Grimrock 3. Yeah, from what I've heard, there's a big modding community that has created these custom dungeons that are really expansive sequels, effectively. Some modifying some of the mechanics, but mostly they just create whole new dungeons. And I think the first game had them as well. Custom dungeons that are apparently really popular. I haven't looked into them at all. So what was the secret that was in the book? I want to know. And as for Saturday streams, now that we're done with this, the secret is to find the remains of the Legend of Grimrock 1 boss. So is it telling us that somewhere in... It works by translating the language in the book. Oh, that's true. There is that one puzzle that we never solved. Because there's... We had the archive that had some of that writing that gave us a code of turn left and then walk forward 2 steps, etc. But then there was the other door next to it that had a similar code, but it included words that we didn't learn. And I don't think we ever found those. So, yeah. So possibly I could go back in to solve that code. Okay. There's an idea. I'd probably just look up the answer to it, because I'm not the sort that's gonna do the translating myself. Oh, do you think it's interesting enough that I should go do that right now? I mean, symbols and ciphers are usually pretty easy, because it's like, okay, we have 4 different codes for forward, back, left, and right. So you just put the correct one in the correct place. Fun part is that to be able to translate, you need to know the names of the Legend of Grimrock 1 levels. Dude. Okay. Just looking it up right now. The storage, that's the one we didn't solve. Okay. That specific spot looks like all it gives us is Tome of Energy. Let's see. Why we see Mount Grimrock appear in the cinematic, but yeah, too much work. It's super nerdy to do what the solution right now. Yeah, I would be interested in what the secret is. So by translating, you need to go to the desert. Okay, that I can do. And dig at a specific place. Okay. Well, let's load our quick save. Did we quick save right before going through the gate? I hope so, and it's not still in the middle of the battle. Because if we're mid-battle, okay. I was like, if we're mid-battle, I'm just bailing. And by get the Legend of Grimrock 1 boss, do you mean that I have to fight him again? Because that would be terrible. How did we teleport Do I have to go all the way to the top of the pyramid, or was there... I feel like there was another teleporter. There was. Where was it? Teleport to the desert is here. Okay. So we want to go north to get to this area. Have to slowly remember how to get my way around. It'd be interesting to actually go through the analysis to figure out how this clue is given. But I just kind of want to move on rather than dealing with that whole cipher. We're going to go up this way. Because I'm sure it's maddening to resolve. But, you know, mad props to the people who have figured it out. Down here, climb up this ladder for air. And then we want to go to this ladder. I know I killed all of you. What are you doing here? Put a lot of effort into making sure I actually killed all of you. Well, I'm curious what disintegrate does, so... Well, does exactly what it says it does. That is not a spell. So go to the southeast of the desert. So somewhere over here. Hey, friends. Goodbye. You gonna come back? Oh, nope, you're just gonna die over there. Okay, so I'm at the southeast-ish of the desert. You need to drink your potion. Some players heard about the cube after they published their first mod. Huh. Alright, so where exactly do I dig? I guess I can Google that as well. Desert cube. I hear you guys. Go away. So there's a stone pillar that says, not everything has 4 sides, some have 6. So, yes. Yeah, it's dig 3 times is what people are saying. And it's related to a message where we're told some things have 6 sides. But I don't know if that necessarily means that's where I have to dig. You've been misled. Not everything is composed of 4 sides. 6 is the most powerful figure. But it doesn't tell me where to dig. Just looking up a guide trying to figure this out. No one's giving anything that's pointing me to an exact tile. So I don't know if I need an exact tile. Can't dig here. Well, that's not helpful. I would have thought it'd be where that mask is. Try more to the south? Sure. We go here. Halfway between the rocks where the desert wanders? Widens. Halfway between the rocks where the desert widens. Here where the sand is lower. Okay, the sand is higher here. It's a bit lower here, I could see. Go a little to the west. Alright, well, I'm a bit further to the west. Is it 3 times in a single spot that I'm having to dig? I guess I assumed you couldn't dig in the same spot. But apparently you can just keep re-digging the same spot, so clearly that's probably what you're wanting. 3 times per spot. Alright. Not a fan of the 3 digging things? I get that. Because there's definitely nothing indicating that we have to dig 3 times. So yeah, there's our boss from Grimrock 1. Very clearly it's the same boss. Use. I mean, I'm sure not, but it feels like the gear necklace should be able to interact with it in some way. But I haven't heard anyone mention that. But I think that's all. I don't think there's anything else we can do with it. If I'm wrong, let me know. But I think it's just we get to see it. Weird implications. You want to restart it with your necklace? I mean, what could possibly go wrong, right? Master key, turn on. No, I think we're done. I don't think there's anything further to do with this. Are there any other secrets I should check out before we call Grimrock 2 done? Okay, except for the usual golden locks, you don't see anything else? Okay. Yeah, we're not going to go back and go to all the golden locks. We already skipped a bunch of them because they didn't seem that interesting. So, yeah, well, I guess we'll call it quits here. For the future for Saturday streams, I've got kind of two ideas. There's Frostpunk 2 that's just released. And then I also want to play Rogue Trader, which is a CRPG, so that's going to be a much longer effort, but I think it could be fun. Frostpunk 2 is probably going to be pretty short, so I'm thinking we'll start with that one, and then we'll move on to Rogue Trader after I get to the end of Frostpunk. Your vote's Rogue Trader? Okay. I'd be interested in what people are more interested out of those two. That's my current thought, but we'll see. You're an RPG junkie? That is probably true, yes. And Rogue Trader does look good. Yeah, thanks for being here. Well, not getting any answers on that. Maybe I'll leave it up to YouTube as well. See if they have any opinions on what game next. But yeah, we're going to end the stream here. I hope you all had fun, and thanks for being here. And I'll see you next time when we play whatever we end up playing.